Here's the quick rundown of today's top stories. Monday, February 10th. President Marcos losing credibility and refusing to call for special session, says Drilon. President Bongbong Marcos is bound to lose credibility if he continues to defer calling for a special session that would enable the Senate to tackle the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Duterte. Former Senate President Franklin Drilon pointed this out, saying it is the president's constitutional obligation to call for a special session, and not by any lawmaker or by a sitting Senate president, which Marcos earlier mentioned. Drilon said in a Radio DZBB interview that for him, Marcos becomes less credible when he said that, because an impeachment would not happen if the political leader will not agree to it, and there's nothing wrong with that. No senator or Senate president shall ask the president to convene Congress for a special session, Drilon said. Chua shares House prosecution team's strategy. We want VP Duterte's bank records. The House prosecution team in Vice President Sara Duterte's upcoming impeachment trial intends to subpoena her bank records as part of its strategy to secure the ouster of the controversial lady official. Manila 3rd District Representative Joel Chua, one of the 11 handpicked prosecutors for the case, confirmed that they are exploring legal options to obtain financial records that could be relevant to particular articles of impeachment leveled against the vice president. This follows the Senate's pronouncement that it will convene as an impeachment court on June 2nd. This will have been nearly 4 months after the impeachment complaint that contained the 7 articles of impeachment against Vice President Duterte was transmitted to the Senate. China, no response on Marcos' typhon deal. President Marcos revealed that China did not have any specific response to his deal that he would send the United States Typhoon missiles if China stopped claiming disputed portions of the West Philippine Sea and stopped harassing Filipinos there. I didn't expect them to, and they haven't responded specifically. They responded in general terms, saying what they do is a lawful exercise of the authority of law enforcement. But no, he said in a press briefing last week. Nothing specific on the missiles, nothing specific about the reduction of tension, the reduction of the aggressive moves, nothing like that, he added. 30 rescued in Palawan as Philippine Red Cross responds to flooding due to shear line. At least 30 individuals have been rescued from flooding in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, as relentless rains brought by the shear line and northeast monsoon continue to affect the region, the Philippine Red Cross said on Sunday, February 9th. The humanitarian organization said, as of February 9th, 2025, 7:30 p.m., we have rescued 30 individuals in Barangay San Manuel, Puerto Princesa. The PRC said its Palawan chapter, in coordination with the Philippine Coast Guard Palawan, led the rescue operations in Barangay San Manuel, where residents were evacuated to safety at Barangay San Manuel Hall. Trump says he is serious about Canada becoming the 51st state. President Donald Trump said he is serious about wanting Canada to become the 51st state in an interview that aired Sunday during the Super Bowl pre-show. Yeah, it is, Trump said when asked whether his talk of annexing Canada is a real thing. I think Canada would be much better off being the 51st state because we lose $200 billion a year with Canada. And I'm not going to let that happen, he said. Why are we paying $200 billion a year? Essentially a subsidy to Canada. Trump has repeatedly suggested that Canada would be better off if it agreed to become the 51st U.S. state, a prospect that is deeply unpopular among Canadians. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or